Sorry, it's late at night. Ignore the spots. Ignore them. Okay, I was reading some comments recently, and someone was asking me, "Are you constipated?" And I'm like, "Constipation is my middle name." Um, I'll be doing good. I'll be drinking my water, getting a little vegetables in there, and things will be kind of like running smoothly. Like, I'll go to the bathroom, like, every other day or every day. Like, some days it's like, I'm like, I went to the bathroom yesterday and I'm going to the bathroom today. Wow, everything's great. And there was a time even earlier on that I went to go see my surgeon, and she's like, "Oh, how are your bowel movements?" And I'm like, "I go to the bathroom every day. It's awesome." But I think back then I was always really worried about not drinking enough water, so I always really made sure to drink enough water. And now I'm all like, I'm fine. I don't need that much water. And so I start kind of skimping here and there in the water, and just skimping like 2 days, just doing like maybe like, oh, I did 3 or 4 cups of water or 5 cups of water, can just mess me all up. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, when was the last time I went to the bathroom? So I make sure to write down my bowel movements now, because you can kind of forget, and you're like, crap, was it one day ago or 4 days ago? Like, I don't remember. So that's another thing I write down to keep track of all that. I've had a few moments where I've even called like the on-call surgeon, because I was like feeling like, what is this pain? Like, I would get like kind of a pain like like really high. Like, it was like something was just getting stuck like really up high. I didn't even want to eat anymore. I just felt really sick. And so I called the surgeon, and he's like, "Yeah, come to our hospital." And I'm all like, "Oh, shit. Like, I don't want to go over there." So I'm like, I'm just going to do milk and magnesia. And that always seems to work. And I've had other issues where I kind of got scared. But I now have my industrial-sized container of milk and magnesia from Walmart. This is like the really big 26 fluid ounces. It's awesome, but you shouldn't rely on it, because it starts to kind of like, your intestines kind of start relying on this, and they don't actually start doing their job. But this is just like, oh crap, I haven't gone to the bathroom in like 4 days. I'm really worried. I need to get things going. So this is good. This is your emergency thing. But I feel like I've been using that a little too much lately. So I started incorporating fiber pills into my pill regimen. I think one of the nurses had even told me to start doing that, but I was like, eh. But now I'm like, I'm old. Too old for this shit. So now I added the bottle of fiber pills with my vitamins, so I take it all at the same time now. And I keep like a jug of water near my bed, and I'll sip that at night, and I'll sip it in the morning. Months ago, I remember just being able to like drink something, and I would just be able to just do like 1 gulp, 2 gulps, maybe 3. And now I can do like 6 or 7. So I really try to, like, when I have water near me, I try to like glug, 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 and take a break. Because if I don't get all those glugs down, I'm gonna just completely forget I have a cup of water near me, and just trying to get it all down and all the time. So yeah, constipation. But yeah, I've had a few moments where I've been worried, and I don't want to be worried anymore. I just want to like remember to take my water. But it's like the day goes by, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's 8 o'clock, and all I had today was like some milk in my cereal, and like a little bit of juice for lunch, and now I'm like, crap, I've only had probably like 2 cups of fluid, and now it's like 8 or 9 o'clock, and I'm like, crap. And so that's when I try to get a lot of my drinking in. But I hate having to like, it's hard to like drink like 4 cups of water or fluid or whatever when you're just about to go to bed. It's tough. But we gotta try. Alright, bye guys.